How's it going, guys? Welcome back, LevelMDiecast. We are buried. We are so far behind, but you know what? You are here to see part 2 of the haul stuff. This is all the big, gigantic stuff, basically. Everything that's not Hot Wheels or Matchbox. Did pick up this Corgi Mercedes with travel trailer. This is not that old. Well, it's 2001, so it's pretty old. But not by most standards. You're about to see some stuff that's much older than that guy. Stuff that's a little bit older than that. Did pick up this pretty wicked cool semi truck. This is a Road Rig Deluxe, it says, but it's from Road Tough. KB Toys. This is the Kenworth cab. It is mostly plastic, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because KB Toys is a little bit big for 1/64 scale, but it's still pretty cool. I don't believe there's a date on this thing anywhere, but there's some deets on the back. Made in China from Yatming. There's some of the other models in the mix. Be pretty cool to get that helicopter transporter. That one's pretty sweet, but not the helicopter transporter, just the KB Toys. So we're gonna. This stuff is. I'm not even gonna try to fit this stuff on the screen, guys, because this is the most ridiculous ever. Rolling through, we do have some Action Team. Check this out. This is pretty sweet. This truck on the bottom here is ridiculous. It's almost all metal. This is pretty heavy. Looks pretty good. These are the deets on the back. I do have all of these sets except for the car hauler. Never came across that one, unfortunately. That one's pretty nice. You can see that guy right there. Looks pretty good. Of course, made in China, like always. It's a pretty cool set, though. The box is in great condition. I didn't pay that. I actually paid more than that. If you guys see any prices on these, I guarantee I paid more than what the prices say, because that's just not the way it rolls. Especially this one. This is a Super Movers. This is a 3000 series. This is the Range Rover in dark green with the travel trailer. It does have opening door and some cool stuff. Of course, it's hitches up, and the Range Rover has opening doors. Looks pretty sweet. This thing is pretty cool. This was purchased from KB Toys back in the day. 1998 for just $5.99. Can you believe that? This was only $6. This was the price of a premium nowadays, and look what you got. It's ridiculous. These are some of the other models in the series. I've had some of these over the years. Now, if you guys are long-time watchers of the channel, you will probably say, well, LevelM, you don't collect those big scale movers anymore. And you're absolutely right. Some of this stuff is for the collection. Some of this stuff is for the business side of things. So a little bit of half and half. So if you guys happen to come across shows or whatnot, or come to anywhere where I dwell, then maybe that stuff will be available for sale. Road Champs 1/64 scale big rigs. These are pretty cool. This one is Rip Griffin Truck Travel Centers, Down Home America. The trucks are very, very nice. I like the wheels and stuff on them. The trailers are all plastic, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a pretty nice truck. These are same scale basically as a lot of first gear, but they are nowhere near the detail. Not even remotely close. Moving into some ridiculous stuff now, guys. I did pick up this modern Siku. This is the Porsche Cayenne with the travel trailer. It does have all these cool accessories at the top. 1/55th scale. This is a little bit modern Siku. It's not too crazy. See if we got a date on here. It's in like every single language you can think of. Doesn't look like there's a date on the bottom. Take a look at the back, see if there's a date. Kind of shows you what the Caravan does. Opens up, which is pretty sweet. Doors open on the Cayenne. That's pretty nice. No date on this, but it's not very old. This thing's maybe 10 years old, maybe not even that old. It's modern Siku, though. Modern Siku. Now, I want to show you stuff that's not modern Siku, and this stuff is insane. And in case you guys were wondering, yes, I picked this stuff up locally. This is the first one here. This is the Mercedes step van in United States Postal Service deco. Does have some packages there that are molded in. You'd have to break them off the little piece, kind of like putting together a plastic model. Box is in pretty good shape. It's not perfect, but box is in pretty good shape. This one is pretty good. Siku Euro built. Cool thing about these old school Sikus, they had this little diagram on the back, a little blueprint, and it kind of showed you some details of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. It says our finest quality and accuracy, so choose Siku. They were not lying. Siku made some insanely amazing stuff in the 80s for sure. This was one of those. So we're not going to put those on the screen because there's too many of them. I got way too many. We got another one here. This is the Ford cargo truck in USPS deco. There's a pallet included that is down in there. It goes in the back of the truck. These were not taped closed or anything, so you know if they were taken out of the package, they were taken out of the package. This one's in pretty good shape, package-wise. Not perfect again, but in very good shape. These models you're looking at, they're basically a giant just hunk of die-cast. They are extremely heavy. Siku was extremely heavy. And as a matter of fact, the little plastic piece that sits in the back very often is damaged because the model is just too heavy to be in the package. There is the rear deets. Again, showing some cool stuff about the Ford cargo trucks. Pretty sweet. Now, I got another Ford cargo truck. This one is in way better shape package-wise. This is Allied Super Movers. The AKA Careful Movers in orange. Looks pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. You can see at one point in time, this was purchased for 15 bucks. Never get this for 15 bucks nowadays, especially in the box like this. These are quite expensive these days. Move this around to this side. Again, same details for the blueprint deco. And this box is in bazillion times better condition than the previous one. So, very, very nice piece. Now, I got a piece to go with that Ford cargo truck. Picked up this one as well. This is the Volvo truck and trailer in the Allied deco. This guy doesn't even fit on the screen. Just kind of have to move him around. These are all in 1/55th scale. It does have a working, legitimately working fifth wheel on there. It does lock in. It's pretty nice. Does have some suspension action and all that kind of cool stuff like that. Trailer looks pretty good as well. This particular one is plastic trailer. The rest of it is metal. Looks very good. You can see at one point in time, this thing was $23 and was sold basically 50% off for 13 bucks. This is definitely nowhere near a $13 piece anymore, especially with a box in this good a shape. There is the deets on the back. Pretty sweet. Now, I picked up all these Sikus from the same person at the same time, so just letting you guys know. I got way more Siku, though. We're not even close to being done. This Volvo F7 refrigeration truck is very nice. Bird's eye. This was a chicken distributor truck. Pretty cool. Opens in the back and the front. You do have the refrigeration unit on the front. Very nice details on the front of the truck. Again, this thing weighs like 90 tons. Even the doors on the box, both the side and rear, those are all metal. Just amazing. Just amazing piece. Just so good. I really like the fact that I said, you know, it says Siku on there on the wheels. Looks pretty good. Flip this guy around. There is a little blueprint details for this guy. Very, very nice piece. One thing I didn't point out, all these guys do have the mirrors on there. See, it kind of pokes a little bit on the cellophane in the front. They don't quite fit on there, so sometimes if the packages are pretty beat up, sometimes the mirrors get pretty beat up. But these ones are good. Very, very good. This is a nice one. This is Volvo Semi with the tri-axle canopy trailer. All these sides fold down as well. Very, very, very nice piece here. Again, very, very good. At some point in time, this guy was only 20 bucks. Man, I wish we could get stuff like this for $20 nowadays. You can get quality this good from First Gear, but a piece like this is about $100. Just standard right now for, you know, standard First Gear item. It's about $100 for a truck. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous, but this is a very, very nice piece. I'm very, very exciting about this one. There is the blueprints for this guy. Man, I love the detail of the back. That's just so cool. I mean, this package was basically made to, you know, they knew people were going to collect. And I'll be honest with you guys, all you guys that are in Europe and stuff like that, you guys are far more truck collectors than the U.S., which is kind of weird. It doesn't really... All right, guys, this is my favorite piece of the entire lot, even though we have more after this. Now, this is an interesting piece because this is not the original box for this piece. So what you're looking at right there, this is the MAN crane truck with the triaxle trailer there, which is exactly what you're looking at. But this is the Volvo FL6 cab. So this is not the actual box for this particular Siku model. However, this box is for the trailer, just a different version. It's for this guy up here. But it's the exact same trailer, just in different deco, because deco matches this guy, so it's a different release. Interesting that this is in the wrong box. Box is in very good shape. This was originally $25. Don't know if it was for the red one or if it was for the original orange one that's supposed to be in this box. You see, that is the actual MAN truck up there at the top. Unfortunately, this is not it, but this is a ridiculously good piece. It doesn't even matter that this is not the right box. That truck is absolutely mint. Just such an incredibly, incredibly awesome piece. This box is a little bit later production run. They don't have the blueprints on the back anymore, but it shows you the details of the trailer. It does even have the outriggers and all that cool stuff. Lifting some barrels up and stuff onto there. Of course, the whole crane is metal because, of course, it is. Now, the next two, which are the last two, are kind of a duo. This is a pretty cool piece. This is the Ford Beverage delivery truck. Now, anybody watching right now, this is, you're never going to see something like this ever again. You're never going to see a toy, whether it be a collectible aimed at adults or not. If it is a toy diecast of any sort, I mean, you're not going to see it advertised with alcohol, at least maybe not in the U.S. You might see it elsewhere, but not in the U.S. This just wouldn't fly nowadays. But back in the day, people were not all sensitive about that kind of issue. It does come with a dolly, which is all die-cast, which is pretty sweet. These cargo containers you break off and put in the truck. Truck opens up, of course. Looking on the back here, there is the blueprints. So this is a earlier production, like the first ones we were looking at. So it's not going to show you the actual functionality on the back, but pretty easy to figure it out. It does open up. Now, when I say it's a combination, this is the combination. So this is the Mac with the Budweiser trailer, and that Mac is ridiculous. Look at that. Love it. Absolutely amazing. No Mac Bulldog on the hood, but it's all good. This one is in white with the day sleeper in there. Looks pretty good. Again, plastic trailer, but everything else is metal. All the stuff works. Fifth wheel, all that good stuff. Opening doors in the back. Does have your Budweiser logo on there. Very, very nice piece. Slip this around to the other side. There is the Dietz. Very, very nice piece. Ridiculous. Siku is just not something that's very common. Not very, very accessible, I should say. Set those to the side. I got some stuff that's extremely modern. Extremely modern. As a matter of fact, this is the newest release of Autoworld. Been looking for these for a little bit. Picked these up at a local show. This is the Challenger in yellow. This is the mix on the side here. I did have the Trail Boss Silverado. This was in black. So I got the Challenger. I do have the Supra. And then this Challenger right here. So I have the three here that I wanted. Got those guys. So we're going to crack open this first one in yellow. In true 1/64 scale, it says. kind of a raw base. Looks pretty good. Always looking at those day codes. Looks like it was made back in September of 2021 as well. This is the newest mix to hit the shelves, which is kind of ridiculous. Hood opens up, looks very, very good. Autoworld, great quality, great detail underneath the hood. This one's nice because you can actually just lift the hood up. Not like the other Challenger we're going to get to, which is probably not going to open. Fantastic details on the back. Got some plate details on there. Looks very, very good. Says Challenger TA on the spoiler. Very, very nice piece. Got your polyglass Goodyears on there. 346 pack in yellow. It's a pretty sweet piece. Pretty happy with that one. Kind of put that guy, we'll put that guy at the top. Take a look at that guy. Next one, we're going to go way modern. This is the modern Challenger in white with black wheels. Looks extremely good. There is the cart art. Now this guy is the hood that just doesn't want to open. We're going to definitely try. See if he wants to cooperate. It's extremely difficult to get this hood open. We'll give it a shot. All right. You always have to pry something in there because that hood just fits too good. Looks pretty good. See that supercharger down in there? Pretty good detail in there. I like it. You know, I do a little bit of spray down there, but not too much, just to give it some detail. All the white you see on the sides, that's part of the casting itself, which is pretty nice. Front end looks pretty good with the Dietz. Does have those air intakes on the inner headlights, which is pretty nice. Hellcat logo on the fender in silver. Dietz in the back. These guys are still doing plates, so it looks like this might be Florida, maybe. Very difficult to see that. It does say Hellcat on the plate, though, which is pretty sweet. Then there's the Dietz. I like it in white. I definitely like it in white. It looks very, very good. All right, we're going to move on to the Supra. This is the most current version of the Supra in red. Renaissance red, it says. Pull this guy out. Does have the wing on there with the chrome wheels. Looks pretty good. Autoworld Supra is pretty nice. I assume this hood might open a little bit better. Guess not. Man, these hoods are just ridiculous in their like adhesion. That one was very difficult to get open. There's a lot of detail down in there. A couple of different colors in there, making it look very, very good. It's really hard to get, you know, light in there, but it looks pretty good. Pretty much never going to open that hood ever again, though. The side mirrors are part of the casting, I believe. Yep, so those looks pretty good. Been a little bit since I looked at one of the Supras, because it's been a little bit since new Autoworlds come out. But this guy looks pretty good. There is the plate. Supra, it says. It's pretty cool. Always good casting. Look how much smaller that casting is than the Challenger, though. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But they're all 1/64 scale, right? All right, now I did get a couple of loose pieces. Not a whole lot, but a couple of things. Picked up this Johnny Lightning ram and primer with the red ram on the hood. Walker Texas Ranger style. Looks pretty good. Does have opening hood. So it opens right up. No problems. Although you can't really see in there. There we go. Very, very minimal details in there. Hood kind of sits kind of weird. So, got that guy. Also picked up a Darta motor kit. Night Rider, not 2000. Look, this one's like extremely good condition. Almost mint, almost. Even has Universal Sticker Studio on the base. And, of course, this is the Germany motor, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice piece. This is die-cast body. It's pretty good. It's a really good condition one. Pretty happy about that one. Picked up some Tomica. Picked up another one of these. Nissan Cabal. So remember the other loose one I picked up. The colors were a little different on the ladder. This one seems to be good. This one is like dead mint. So pretty happy about that guy. Looks pretty good. course, Japan base. Picked up a Volkswagen Beetle. This thing is mint. Again, Japan base. Very, very nice. All die-cast. Pretty interesting that this is screwed together. Pretty interesting. Let's see here. Picked up a wicked Porsche 928. This is so cool. Check this out. Ooh. Now, I have two versions of the 928, but I don't have one that's solid red. This one is just solid red with no tampos on it. Does say Porsche in the back. Very, very nice. Does have opening doors as well. Just a pretty nice piece. So, pretty happy about that guy. Savannah RX-7. Very, very nice piece here. This guy is absolutely mint in charcoal gray. Got your Mazda embossed in the front. Very, very nice piece. A lot of details in the back. RX-7 on the plate. Look how clean and minty this guy is. Japan base again. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is one of the coolest ones ever, though. This is the Nissan Silvia 200SX. Red interior. This guy does have lensed taillights. That's just so cool. So cool to have those lensed taillights. Painted headlights. Looks very, very, very good. This guy does have opening doors. Right-hand drive. Base Dietz. It's one of my favorite pieces. This is such a cool pickup right here. Such a cool pickup. Such a cool pickup. Okay, now, if you guys are a longtime viewer of my channel, I was talking about that Fiat, original Z Fiat I've been looking for. So, I guess I've been living under a rock. I didn't realize that that was an actual copy of Tomica originally. So, I actually picked up an original Tomica of this Fiat. So, in green. So, this is what the Z casting copied. Pretty much verbatim. Even down to the scale, the size. This guy has opening doors. Left-hand drive. Suspension. This guy is minty fresh. Which is fitting because he's green. Which is pretty nice. Speaking of Z, I did find another killer van. This one is in killer shape. Does have both stickers there. Does have this flame stickers all along the front as well. Which is very good. A sticker's a little bit damaged right here on the corner. Not too bad though. This is a separate piece, separate piece, separate piece. Metal body, metal base. There is the Dietz Hong Kong. Pretty sweet. Usually you don't have a wing on it. Usually those break off all the time. Even ones that are in good shape, they break off. And then the very last piece I have here, this is the Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing Z Hong Kong. I do have one of these, but it's missing the doors. This one is good. This one is minty fresh. Left-hand drive looks very, very good. Chrome Dietz on the front, chrome Dietz on the back. Silver. Such a cool piece. Such a cool piece. Super happy to find one of these in ridiculous condition. So, pretty happy with that. So, that is the haul. Not something I can put on the screen. Not something we can cover on everything here. But that is all the secondary stuff. The non-Hot Wheels, non-Matchbox stuff. And I am just ridiculously behind in videos. So, we're going to roll out. I'm going to get on to another video. Get caught up. Expect just a barrage of videos this week. I promise I'll get caught up. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. LevelMDiecast. Peace.